Hi, everybody.
Hello there.
I'm Jerry.
And I'm Linda.
We're the Newcomers. Another week has passed. It's time for Mailbag Monday. Our loyal viewers will know that we are just a retired couple living in the Villages, Florida, which is in central Florida, about 60 miles north of Orlando.
That's right.
And what do we do every week?
Play.
Well, why are we here?
Oh, we let you know what's happening in the villages and outskirts of the villages. And pretty much what's happening in our family, too.
And we're trying to give any helpful pointers and tips we can for retirees all across the world.
There you go.
Yeah. On today's show, bad news on our homeowners insurance.
Golf ball breaks window. Who pays?
Why are there so many homes for sale in the villages?
The chill map says we are in for a tough winter.
A brand new bubble wrap.
Hi, Jerry and Linda. I have a story this week that was suggested by one of your viewers. How do you put a dog in a golf cart and keep everyone safe? That's this week's bubble wrap.
And lots more. Hit it, Wally.
Send us your questions, we've got your answers. Jerry and Linda's Mailbag Monday.
And we're going through. See? Huh? We're going to leave that in. We're going straight through today. So a minimum of editing. We have a tremendously busy day.
Yeah.
It's been a busy weekend. And we're going to try to give you a quality show in the least amount of time. So,
It's always quality,
yeah.
Jerry. What are you talking about?
Thank you all for joining us. Okay, we had a show on Wednesday night. A lot of you tuned in. It was a good turnout.
Yeah, it was.
And we talked about singles life in the villages, and we encouraged single folks to call in, and some did, and I thought it was good.
We had a good turnout. We had quite a few calls. Sometimes we worry about, singles are going to be upset, or maybe singles will be telling us how happy they were. Pretty much, they were pretty happy.
Yeah, they were happy. But we always answer questions like that, but how do we know?
Yeah.
You know, we're together all the time.
Yeah.
So we got the viewpoint of some people that aren't, and that was a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We had big birthdays this weekend.
We had two grandchildren. They had birthdays this week. One was on the 5th and one was on the 6th. So it's been a busy week. You know, our children need to get together and talk to us about when they should have children, because they're having them too close to Christmas and holidays, and that's rough. And then when they're right by each other, oh my goodness.
Well, it's great if you ask me, because these are both of our Florida sons, and we got to spend some time with all of them. So that was really good. We love it.
It's always just a pleasure to be with our grandchildren, and we just cannot wait to be with them. And so it was fun. We had a great week.
Yeah, and it's been cool here and getting cooler, but not as cool as Michigan. We had a letter from Paul and Suzanne Jarbo. They said they want to say hello from Northern Michigan and send you a reminder of what you're missing. They said, it looks like they better get down here soon. That's right.
Yeah, in honor of them, I'm wearing my long sleeve, and inside it's real fuzzy, furry inside. And you know what? It's about in the 40s here today.
I like the cooler weather. It gives us a chance to wear our baggier clothes, which hides some flab.
Exactly.
Yeah,
okay.
Right?
Well, yeah, we keep warm with the true Floridians don't mind the hot weather. So when it gets to be in the 40s and 30s, oh my goodness,
That's
it's
because
tough.
your blood done thinned
Yeah,
after you've been here a while.
Yeah, that's right.
Not really, but that's what they say. Hey, we went to a great concert.
Yeah, we did. We saw Shenandoah this past week. And,
It was on Monday night, so
yeah.
a full week ago.
Yeah, it's full a week ago, but boy, was it good. We love country music.
That Sharon up in Spanish Springs is a beautiful place. If you get a chance to go watch a concert there, please do. And we had a ball. All right, on Facebook, if you follow us on Facebook, which we hope you do, that's where we can put single pictures on and short videos and things that we can't put on here, on YouTube. Right. So this week I asked you to choose a car. Which would you prefer, the Mustang, the Corvette, or the Dodge Charger? And you all voted on that. And it was pretty much mixed around the board. I was surprised how many people picked Charger.
Yeah.
I had a car like a Dodge Charger once. It was a 68 Plymouth Satellite, and
Oh, that was one of
That
our
was a
very
really neat
first
car.
cars we dated in. Yes, we did.
yeah, I really like that one. And you'll like this because she's a big fan of Kelly Ripa. You know, I forget what show they're on. What are they on?
Live, Kelly and Mark.
Okay. And her husband Mark were on there. Well, they had an argument this week, I guess.
Okay.
He said that she never apologizes.
Really? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's not smart.
No. And we still have that open invitation for them to come down because they bash the villages every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
So they're welcome to come down. We'll put them up in the guest bedroom, and Linda can show them how to play cards, and I can take them to some other things to do, and they can see what it's really like, and that we're all not a bunch of sex-starved groupies and seniors down here. So
That's true.
So you're all welcome.
Can I add a little bit to that, Jerry? Talking about apologies. This happened to us this week. I said something a little bit not nice to Jerry, which I usually don't do. You don't even remember it. But I couldn't go to bed. I laid there, and he stays up late, and I could not go to bed until I came out and apologized because I said something a little bit mean. It was like a little selfishness, I guess, on my part. But boy, you know, apologizing to somebody is the right way to do, right thing to say. You just got to do it.
Only if you mean it.
And I did mean it. I was a little bit kind of sour to him. It was not nice. So clear your conscience. Go apologize to somebody if you have to.
All right, this is ordinarily the time when we would put on a viewer video. And I don't have one today because a lot of times we have them stacked up in the rotation, and you know, I'll get to one that'll say it's for people that were coming in November.
Right. Yeah.
Or there'll be something that's not of importance to very many people. So please film that 1 minute or less viewer video question and send it in to us, and we'll get you on there, and I'll do a better job of keeping them straight. And they're always interesting, and I like to see you and hear from you, and
yeah,
I think it's a good part of our
fun.
show.
It's fun. Well, we'll start with this question from Paul Vanderhyde. Vonderhyde, sorry, Paul.
And it's not a question.
Oh, well, I thought it was. How long will the villages be cold this winter? And Jerry's found a chill map.
Well, actually, Paul sent this all to me.
Oh, did he send this too?
He did the research and sent it all.
Paul, you are awesome. Okay, it says, according to this chill map that you're going to see, the villages will be under 45 degrees for a total of somewhere between 310 to 420 hours through February 10th.
Yeah, now,
Wow.
During our days, it won't be below 45 the whole day because it usually climbs above.
It does.
So, I mean, that's a lot of hours and a lot of parts of a lot of days to be below 45 degrees. However, 45, you know, that's not so bad.
No.
You know, you put something like this on,
we
some
like
long
it.
pants, you go out.
Yeah.
You can button up your golf cart if you don't like to drive because that breeze does get pretty.
Yeah, and you'll take a jacket with you. We always take them to the restaurants. We do it during the summertime too because sometimes the air conditioning is a little bit too cool. But many times, right now, we'll take a jacket with us and then take it off. You don't need it.
Yeah, and Paul's a regular contributor, and he sends us in some interesting things. So thank you, Paul.
Thank you for that.
We really do appreciate that. And don't think that Florida is all sunshine and heat, because once in a while we'll get a chilly day.
Yeah.
And we have changed our plantings, I hope, to cold-resistant plantings, and we don't have to worry about them. We'll keep you posted on that. Here's one from Ray and Lori, and they live in Bountiful, Utah. That sounds beautiful.
Yeah, it does.
Bountiful.
Bountiful.
I keep hearing about the inordinately high cost for homeowners insurance in California and Florida. What does your annual homeowners policy cost? Well, I dug it out for you guys. I've got it right here. Ours is with Progressive. I'm going to put my glasses on.
Got to.
And it went up. This year, our premium is going to be, where is it? $2,168. It went up quite a bit from last year. And of course, we didn't have any claims. Some people did, but that's what we pay. And I did call our insurance broker, which is the Village's insurance, and they researched a bunch of policies for me, and it's pretty standard across the board. The rates are up. $2,168. You know, that's more than $150 a month just for homeowners insurance. Then you've got to lop your car insurance on top of that and any other policies you have. And I was shocked with our car insurance as well. It came out to $1,400 for car insurance for a car we hardly ever use. Yeah. You know, we use it once in a while, but not a lot. We don't take it on vacations and put a lot of miles on it. I'd say we put 5,000 miles a year on it. And we have to pay $1,400 a year for that insurance. Yeah. That's $3,600 a year, $300 a month. That's more than we paid for a house payment the first couple of homes we owned.
I remember that. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Oh,
for insurance.
How can we afford this?
So there you go. We're keeping an eye on that because we don't like it either.
No. This is from Jeff. Who is responsible when errant golf balls contact houses and property adjacent to the golf courses? As we are aware, many homes are located very close to the golf greens. And you are right. Their golf balls going every which way. So
yeah, Rick with Golfing the Villages saw me nail a couple of houses during the last time I played.
Whoopsie.
You know, that is a hazard of building a house or buying a house on a golf course.
Yeah.
In most instances, and almost always here in the Villages, the golf course was there first. So when you bought a house, you knew it was on a golf course. Yeah. And if you're a golfer, you should know that anything around a green is subject to get hit by a golf ball. Mm-hmm. Some people put plexiglass windows in on that side. Mm-hmm. But other folks have screened in lanais and balls will go right through those.
Okay.
Yeah. But unfortunately for the homeowner, that's part of living. And it's debatable, I guess, because we've did this years ago. We had the same question. And people wrote in saying that's not true, that the golfer is responsible. But I don't think so.
Wow.
I think it's the homeowner.
Yeah.
But it's unfortunate because those windows are expensive.
Yeah.
Grass cutter broke ours twice, threw rocks through it. $1,700 to replace one window.
Yeah.
And that's a big window though, but it's still.
Yeah.
So we think the responsibility lies with the homeowner. And, I don't think there's any reason to go up and knock on the door and say, hey, I hit your house.
No, and no one's there at the tee swinging toward a house on purpose. No, it's all an accident.
Never do that.
No, absolutely not.
Just works out that way.
It just happens to do a slice or a fade. What do they call those? Whatever it is. But anyway, it's unfortunate, but it does happen.
I have gone up to people that were in their yard, which is really embarrassing after you hit the side of their house or their roof and say, hey, I'm sorry about that. Yeah. Because they're out there. Yeah. But anyway, not a good situation, but don't buy a house on a golf course if you don't want to take a chance on that. All right, it's time for bubble wrap.
Hi, Jerry and Linda. A lot of people who live in the Villages also have dogs. Matter of fact, I think there's more dogs per capita than anywhere else in the world. But how do you move your dog from place to place if you're using a golf cart? There are some safety procedures that you should know to make sure everyone stays safe.
You see them everywhere in the Villages, people riding around with a furry friend or friends. Dog parks throughout the Villages, like this one at Homestead Rec, are always busy with big and small dogs enjoying the company of other dogs, the fresh air, and their owners comparing stories and camaraderie. Dave Carnes and his Labradoodle Penelope enjoy tooting around in his golf cart. He takes great care to make sure Penelope is securely strapped in before he heads out.
She's got a harness, and this is just something you can buy anywhere. The other end you can put into the seat belt.
Have a two-seater golf car? No problem. There's a solution for that. Dog owners have many ways to make sure their pets are safe when scooting up and down the multimodal paths and the streets in the Villages. David Pearson has a game plan for his wiener dogs.
I just have a container in the back that they ride in, but they just hang in there. I mean, I've never had any issues, but they're used to riding in a vehicle.
Are they good?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They love it.
Pat Capoza keeps her dog safe in her golf car.
My dog wears her harness, and then I have a leash that hooks in the harness and hooks into the seat belt.
Does that work?
It works very well. She sits up front. I sit in the back.
You sit in the back?
I sit in the back.
Who's driving?
My husband.
Oh, okay.
I've seen many who just hold their small dog in their lap, but I'm not sure that's a good idea. Jim Burhans enjoys the dog park, and getting there is half the fun.
Do to secure your dog?
He sits right next to me and sits beside me, and he sits right tight to me.
Is he a backseat driver?
He's a side street driver.
You wouldn't think of going anywhere without wearing your seatbelt, so how about on your golf car? Strap them in so that everyone's safe. I'm Peter Bernard, and that's this week's Bubble Wrap.
Peter, that is great advice. We did it, didn't we?
Yes, we did. We took care of Gizmo in our golf cart. We really did have measures for him to stay safe.
Restraints.
Yes.
We would put two on, one from each side so that he couldn't pull this way and he couldn't pull that way. And they even make commercial deals, which you can buy to harness your dog in.
Yeah.
And that's the safest thing.
That sure is.
And Peter wanted me to remind you guys that a non-slip mat on the golf course can help also.
Oh, yeah.
I said golf course.
Oopsie.
I meant golf cart.
Yeah.
Because you can go around a corner and whoosh.
That's right.
That's why I like golf carts with armrests too, because you can lose a wife that way. Turn around the corner.
I always put that one down when I'm in with you. Even when I have my seatbelt on, I feel like I have a little bit more of a crutch,
I
something to
understand.
hang on to.
Yeah, it's a good move. We had a letter from Nancy, Judy, and Kathy that a coyote paid them a visit last week.
Okay.
They had one stroll across the greens and stop and scratch himself, get up and walk a few steps and scratch again.
Uh-oh.
They're wondering if he had fleas, and then he wandered off to another green and they lost sight of him. But yeah, we have coyotes here. We've never seen one, have we? We might have, but in Indiana we saw them all the time.
We did.
All the time. But here, they're here, and people are afraid because I guess they could take down a small dog. Or a pack of coyotes could do some damage, but again, not a big problem, but they happened to see one. So thank you, Nancy, Judy, and Kathy for sending that in. We appreciate it. Where are we now?
Pet of the week. Or entertainment.
It's hers.
It's time for entertainment. Well, this week at the Savannah Center, we have lots going on. Tonight is Daybreak Music and Passion of Barry Manilow. I love Barry Manilow. Oh, you write the song. Is that it? Sing me a song, Jerry. And on the 10th is the Kingston Trio. On the 11th is the Van Morrison Tribute Show. And on the 12th, the Platters. Did we go see Platters? You sure we never saw the Platters? With special guests, the Coasters. But I do like the Platters.
Platters and coasters.
Platters and Coasters. Sounds like a meal. And then on December 13th, Neil Diamond there'll be a tribute featuring Rob Garrett.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah. And then on next Monday, which is our Mailbag Monday night, is Hotel California. And that's for 2 nights, the Monday and Tuesday, the 16th and 17th. And this is the original Beatles tribute. So I didn't know if there's more. How many tribute bands are there for the Eagles?
Did you say Beatles?
Eagles.
Yeah, Eagles.
I'm sorry if I said Beatles. Eagles. The original Eagles tribute. That will be a great show. And then coming at the Sharon, December 10th through the 12th, is Tina, the Tina Turner musical. And on the 16th, a week from tonight, is Home for the Holidays. Get you in the spirit.
That's right. And don't forget, if you're a train fan, that the Villages Model Train Club is hosting a free model train show. That will be at Colony Cottage on December 12th through the 14th, 9 o'clock a.m. till 4 o'clock p.m. through Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 3. So you can get your model train fix if you like that.
Oh, that's going to be a fun show, just especially for grandchildren.
And at this time, we would do Pet of the Week, but we didn't get a Pet of the Week. And if we did, and I misplaced it, I'm sorry, but I couldn't find any that fit the bill. So, and remember to do it in landscape. If you bring it to us in portrait, it's not going to work. So send us those Pets of the Week, a minute or so. Get down on the level of your pet and film something interesting, because you know you love your pet.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're going to think you're ashamed of them if you don't submit one. Here's a letter from Kim and Kevin in Richmond, Virginia. They say they're looking to move to the Villages and are surprised how many homes are on the market. Should they be concerned that there are so many homes for sale? I wouldn't be concerned. I'd be happy, because that makes it a buyer's market.
Yeah.
And you'll have lots of choices. And Boy, a few years ago, it was a seller's market.
Yep.
And it was very tough to pay a reasonable price for a home here in the Villages because there was a lot of demand.
Yeah.
And there's still demand. I don't know why there would be so many homes for sale, but there are hundreds and hundreds. And you could probably find one you like.
Absolutely. You know, they range from, I've seen 159,000 to almost 3 million. So you can buy a house in any range.
Why would they be for sale?
Well, definitely illness. Somebody's had to move back to their home state. Someone has decided that they want to go to another section of the Villages, move down south to a newer home maybe, a new build.
Death in the family?
Absolutely.
And we always say either you're downsizing or upsizing, like you said. Maybe two singles got together, then they don't need two houses.
That's
So
right.
they sell one of their homes. Sometimes when you get in your 80s, you want to move up north so people can take care of you a little bit. A lot of reasons. I wouldn't read anything sinister into it.
No.
It's just that there are lots of homes for sale right now.
So come on down. This next question is from J. Bebb in Albany, New York. I wonder if there are many subscribers like me tuning in just for the entertainment you provide. I'll bet there are many. By the way, I'm recently retired and I love it as much as you do. Keep up the good work. Yes, retirement is wonderful. You can do what you want when you want, right?
That's right.
Pretty much. I hope everybody enjoys us for entertainment too. I actually worked Friday at Bargains and Blessings, and I had about 10 people stop me, and it was really fun to talk to them and said, we watch your show, you tell us so much. And you know, I felt so good because I knew that they were getting something out of our show and learning more about the Villages in Florida. So
Yeah, that's right. I mean, it's a big compliment when somebody's never going to move here, but they still like our show.
Exactly.
So it's a good deal. We appreciate y'all so much. And once in a while, we'll get to meet folks because they will come on our cruises.
Yeah,
Even though they're never going to live here, they still want to cruise with us, and that's fun too.
that is fun.
By the way, our cruises, when we do have one, they're open to everybody. So you don't have to live here to go on our cruise.
No.
It's time for Sweet and Salty.
I correct you. It's time for Sweet and Sweet.
That's right. Today we're going to do it a little bit different.
So this is kind of fun. We end up with two sweets. So they're not being so salty to us anymore, Jerry. Is that good? That's good
Well,
news. That's good
I wouldn't
news.
exactly say that, but the ones I pulled out this week were a little bit too raggedy to put on the air.
Oh, too salty.
Yeah.
Oh, we had some that had extra salt. All right. This is from Jean Hughes, 7449. Hello to a happy couple spreading joy. By the way, was that way?
By the way,
By the way.
BTW.
Okay, by the way. Blue looks good on both of you. Thank you for your entertaining, positive, and constructive channel. I always look forward to your channel news and lively conversation. Love your channel. Smiley face and clap, clap.
Jean is very nice. I've seen
Thanks,
some nice
Jean.
comments from her before.
Well.
Yeah, thank you, Jean. That is so kind of you.
Oh, okay, good. I have to sing and dance for a minute. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody.
And here's one from Laura Kilmer. You two Hoosiers are so good. Good health to you. Thanks from Charlie and Laura from Ocala, formerly from Indiana. Thank you, Charlie and Laura. That is so nice of you to say. Again, we tend to have really sweet people watching our show, and we appreciate hearing from you. So, you know, you guys write in. You can write in constructive criticism. You can write in comments. You can write in questions. Remember to send them all into villagesnewcomers@gmail.com, and we would really appreciate that. Time for the word jumble. Last week we did a little different. We did a scramble. We put some letters out and said, how many words can you find? We had some people find over 60 words
Wow.
from that list.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and so today I kind of expanded that a little bit. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to give you a list of letters. There they are. And you can unscramble those to find mammals. Find a mammal in there. And the letters are NGBLOMAWTICU.
Ah.
All right, we'll look forward to seeing if you can find a bunch of mammals out of that mess as we head out and about. Well, we went to Havana. That's becoming one of our favorite restaurants because it's so close and they have a good menu. But you got to get there before 3 or you can't get the lunch menu, which has Philly cheesesteaks and some other goodies that I like.
Yeah.
You get there after 3, you have to order off the dinner menu, which is still good, but I'm a sandwich guy when I go out to those places, so I want a sandwich. But anyway, on this day, I stepped out of my comfort zone.
Yeah, you did.
I got a Cuban sandwich. I didn't even know what it was, but it sounded good. It had a bunch of lunch meats and some cheese and stuff on there, and it was pretty good. I think they had a special sauce. I asked him to hold the special sauce. The only special sauce I like is at McDonald's.
Yeah. His special sauce is mayonnaise and girl ketchup.
Yeah, so I did order mayonnaise to put on it.
It's very
But it was
special.
pretty good. All that meat and all that cheese, if you leave off the special sauce, was a little bit dry. So I slathered it with mayonnaise and it was pretty good. And what's really good are those house potato chips that they kettle fry or they deep fry them.
They are good.
Oh, baby.
They-
Those are good. I would like to buy a bushel of those and keep in our closet. That'd be good for me, wouldn't it?
Bushel. That'd be real good for you.
What did you get?
I got something called an empanada, a beef empanada. It had beef and I think potatoes inside of it. And it was in a crusty little thing, kind of folded looking, deep fried. But boy, it was hot and it was pretty tasty. Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, if you get that and you get a drink, you're spending about $35 and then you got a tip to add on there. So not the cheapest lunch in the world, but you know, it's so nice to have it close by and we can run up there and it's kind of a date.
It's a date. It's a date.
And it's time for shout outs.
And now it's time for Jerry and Linda's shoutouts.
Thanks to all our friends who are watching our channel today. We do certainly appreciate all of you. You'll see some pictures of some of our friends and people that we don't know but would love to meet someday scrolling across the screen.
Yeah, we encourage you all to send in your pictures. And if you're going to be a homeowner here, or you already are, send one maybe in front of your house or doing something you love to do. Just send it in landscape to jerryandlinda@gmail.com. Nope. Just send it in landscape to villagesnewcomers@gmail.com. And we would love to let you join the club here of friends of our channel. I guess that's going to do it for us. One more thing I would like to say, and if you made it this long, we know that you're a super viewer. And I did want to put a plug in, not a plug, but kind of a call to action, because my brother-in-law, do you remember the show we did with my sister Dottie and brother-in-law about 6 months ago? And they sat right here at this table and talked about their experience coming here for a week. And in fact, I will link that video at the end of this one. He is having some severe health problems. He's been diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, and he underwent a very long and arduous operation the other day, and he's a little bit down in the dumps. So if any of you want to write a card or send a letter, that would be awesome, because he could sure use a pick-me-up right now. He's a nice fellow, and my sister, and you know, she's struggling. He's up for a real ordeal here, and would love to have that. So if you feel like it, that address will be in our video description.
We certainly appreciate all of you, for sure.
That's going to do it for this week's edition of
Mailbag Monday.
If you liked our video today, please press that like and subscribe button and share it with all your friends, neighbors, relatives, and everybody you know. Until next time.
See you when you get here.